I was gonna go in slowly, but damn, I was not expecting that. I'm sorry. My bad. But damn, darkness, thank you. And that has me. I don't know. I probably didn't set up my Nightbot thing right. I'm going to be entirely honest. I most likely set it up wrong. We'll fix it later. But all right, I think that's enough delaying it. We will go to a different screen. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to go and set up Nightbot after. It hates caps. It hates it. Let's see if I can fix it now because I type in all caps and that's annoying. Cap moderation. Here we go. Excess caps. You should be fine now. It shouldn't attack all caps now. It doesn't. Let's go. This is so much better now. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Birdman. I feel thinking in all caps so much. Thoughts are loud sometimes, and it sometimes is all the time. Like, I know it's just a PNG tuber, but I'm very happy with it. I'll have to figure out something for head passes. But that's a good redeem idea. Thank you for that. Hello, exotic. Hello, bois. It's already been eventful.
Make sure to drink water.
Let's see if my TTS is working. It is. I actively was drinking water a little bit right before that. I'm very flustered and I get dehydrated when flustered. Maybe I will definitely have to take you up on that offer, but probably not today. Oh, don't you say I'm nervy. Don't you do this to me. I did nothing to you. So, how has everyone's day been? Um, I'm partially nervous, not just because debut, but also, uh, I was kind of cutting it close with a uni assignment because I know how long I plan to stream today, and that got rid of hours off my due date. So it got done though. Of course you did, Ba. Of course you did. Let's see if I can see. You have an interview tomorrow, Darkness. That's crazy. I hope it goes well for you. If you don't mind me asking, what is the interview for? As in just like general scope of job, not necessarily super in depth. Biting me already? Mm. I hope you get free meals at least when you work if you get that job. Um, my day job is very boring, and they don't give me free meals or even an employee discount, even though it is a fast food place. And the issue is, I know why, and that why just so happens to be my coworkers, and it does in fact make me quite sad because I hate using money on non-permanent goods. Exotic. I will play Armored Core, just not today, or maybe for a little bit, because personally, I know it just came out, but Marathon has a chokehold on me. I'm very much enjoying it. It is amazing. I love it. It is also quite annoying. After stream, I'll send you DM so you can add me on there since I have it on Steam and not Xbox this time. For people reference, I am friends with Exotic before this and such. I'm not just saying this to a random person. I personally would normally appreciate having friends, being friends prior or such to just playing games off rip. I have trust issues, but I've known them for too long. Too long is the correct wordage for it. But I don't think I want to delay anymore. We're going to go to my debut slide. I made it in about an hour, about 2 hours before stream. So I don't think it looks bad though. However, it is still just a slideshow. So it's not going to be anything super crazy, especially since I don't have super fun toggles and such else because of PNG Tuber. But I'm very happy with how the PNG came out. And let's just get into it then. I know it's gonna be funny just having it appear, but I had to set up the background weird, and it's quite interesting. Thank you, Friday. I'm sorry if I'm a bit breathy. I was I'm very nervous, but let's starting the presentation. I don't have a whole lot on here. I just said starting the presentation like this is a like it's a school presentation. This is not a school presentation. I'm not being graded on this. Hi Vera. Thank you for coming in. Especially for the people that know me and have talked with me a lot. They can probably hear the smile on my face, and it's probably making them bust up laughing. But oh well. I don't even remember what I had for the first slide, so let's just go to it. It's my screens. Okay, so these are the last thing I got. However, these were some of the most important things that I did get. I also just realized I didn't have links prepared. Oh, joyous day, joyous day. It's fine, it's fine. Ooh, I'm gonna blow up. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. But the art and my screens were made by Shiro. He's did an amazing job, and I'm very happy with all of them. And another thing, the screens that they were made, they also sent me the base objects that were separated out, and that is actually how I made my background here. And as I'm going through this, I will be putting people's links in the chat. What pineapple? Exotic, what pineapple? That's a mango. That's a mango. My mango is to blow up. But Shiro did an amazing job on this. And even if you're on a budget, they have quite affordable different comms. I'm gonna be putting their VGen in here because that is the main place where I found them. But Shiro did absolutely amazing for my backgrounds, and I'm very happy with all of them. Or not backgrounds, my screens. I'm so very happy with them. All right, I'm already having scuff. My hotkeys aren't working like they're supposed to. Okay, we're fixing it. But moving on. I have an okay amount of emotes. The first two may look familiar, but I did get two emotes from Grub. I'm very happy with both of them. If you are unable to see what I have up, I've also put them in the chat, but Grub is amazing. They've done great work. I do plan on getting a model from them in the future, like a full VTuber model, but that's probably going to be looking more so April, May ish. But I feel like that would be good time anyway. And because I actually am a mod in Grub's stream as well, we're gonna do a shout out here as well. And I will also be putting Grub's card link in here because then you can look at everything, all of their different places, all their different places. And then the next emotes I have here are made by Angawa. They are a skeb artist. So you're not gonna find them on VGen, but they are on Skeb. Exotic, which creature are you referring to? I'm not familiar at the moment with the creature. Are they potentially featured in the creature feature? Okay, so the Scuttle actually has a little bit of a backstory, and yep, the darkness knows. So I have been on Twitch and following a bunch of different people for a while, and one of the main people I actually am in the chats for is one Deja Vu D, and one of my favorite emotes that they had. Sorry, I'm realizing I have to tab back into OBS every time, which the issue is my PowerPoint I have here is on a different screen and it hates me. It hates me, that's why. But I saw D's Scuttle and it brings me much joy. And then while I was looking at Ngawa's Skeb, I also just found the other emotes and I wanted them. So I purchased. I did in fact pay a good amount for them, but very quick on return. Funny story actually. The Mlem emote Twitch kept not wanting me to have. It got rejected like 3 times for supposedly being this emote right here supposedly got rejected 3 times for sexual
Loved
content.
emotes.
Thank you, Bois. And I will say, Bois, it is such a visceral thing I have to do to prevent myself from just accidentally doxing you, and I hate it. is such a weird thing. I know them in real life, and I haven't called them by a username in games for like I've just called them their actual name for like the past. You're gonna kill me. You guys are gonna kill me. Please don't kill me. However, but for the past like 6 or 7 years, I've just been calling them their normal. Thorn, don't kill me. No, don't murder me. Not my fault. Not my fault. I didn't do nothing. The next emotes. Oh, before I do anything, I want to shout out D because they were the inspiration for getting my Scuttle emote, and we were on the topic. But next artist, I'm not gonna spend too much time on because I will not be getting anything from them again. Oi, I gotta shoot Nightbot again. Nightbot, you're doing bad. I'm sorry, Vera. I didn't realize it would catch that as many symbols. No, Vera, you didn't do anything wrong. Uh, I was stupid and didn't do anything and didn't set it up right. We should be good. Go again. Thorn, you could potentially throw bricks at me if I get tits. So this is something you definitely won't know, but it is the Twitch integrated throwing system abbreviated to tits. Just about everybody else here probably knows what that is, but I know for a fact you don't. So I might have to look into that because it's funny. Not once have I seen it and it be unfunny. But yeah, the next 4 emotes were made by Hinako Kana. However, Mint, that is a great idea, and I didn't think about it. I should have a notepad open, but I don't. I'll just remember. I won't remember at all. It's gonna be I'm so cooked. But we're gonna move on to the next thing. So I don't have sticky notes, sadly. But my profile picture that I have on everywhere was made by Azilotl. They did an amazing job, and I'm very happy with all my stuff from them. Oh, I just realized I didn't link Ngawa's stuff. Ooh. It's just going to be their Twitter because Skeb runs through Twitter half the majority. So it'll be easiest to just send the link like that. And I will be sending Azzy's link next because they did an amazing job and I support them still. So, like I said, I won't get into it for a current moment, but the stuff I have through Ghana will be temporary. It will not be here forever. Thank you, Vera. And we're going to be getting to who fully helped get my character designed in, I think, 2 slides. I know I'm moving slow. I'm sorry. I have to remember. I must remember. Okay, I was right. So, as he also streams. They haven't streamed in a little bit, but they mostly do co-work, and I at least know a good few of us in here sit in co-work a lot. So there is Azzy's Twitter, and I will also do a shout out for them because they're fun. I'm sorry if I talk weird. I am weird. You'll find that out as because I'm willingly deciding to play through all of the Souls games. Again, I have 100% half of them, but it'll be fine. And just to actually no, I won't send their link. I don't feel like it. And I'm not and I don't have to. So I won't. If you want to find kind of stuff, their stuff is still in my card, which is on my Twitch, I think. If not, it's on essentially every one of my other platforms. I do not have a socials command yet. I will get that maybe Wednesday. But next person and things that I got some of the first. Uh Cherry Chews, they made my panels. And I'm very happy with them. I've gotten other art from them. That other art is just not of my main character. If you hear these pauses, I'm actively just exhaling because my face is right next to my microphone because my microphone is made out of is literally held together with hot glue. I will get a new one, just not today. So Cherry does amazing work. I have a second character that I will eventually be having on stream and potentially having a model for as well, but that is currently a little bit away. So I will send their link, and I will also give them a shout out because they do amazing stuff, and you should really support Cherry. And if their art style looks familiar, they also do. First of all, I am a very big fan of Buff Pup, so I actually found Cherry because Cherry's is the person that also do or also did um Buff's panels, and that's how I found them. Don't you call me out on that. Don't you call me out on my exhaling. I'll explode you. Vera, have you not seen Buff before? Is this your first time observing? Really? You could have fooled me. But here is Jerry's card, and I will be giving them a shout out. I would shout out Buff, but I'd rather shout out people that um have less of a following, and Buff kind of is a average 1K concurrent viewer Andy, and they'll be fine. But going on to the next things, we have my follow alert. I originally just got this because I liked it. I had saw I don't know if anybody knows him, but I had saw a some same GIF but of Sansen's character. They're another VTuber. But I really liked it and I had it for like 2 years. So I wanted it. And now I have it. Very pause indeed, Vera. Very pause indeed. I plan on eventually going to once Zeffy's artist is off hiatus, I plan on getting a bean emote for myself from them because I want one. And seeming as I was the cause of Zeffy's bean emote, I should have my own. Yes, I caused that one, by the way. But here is Midnight Blossom's Twitter. I don't know if I'll get more stuff from them in the future. I need to check stuff out, but they're other than that, they have great stuff, and I do recommend them. Moving on, once again, my PNG tuber. This is quite a big one, I would say, seeming as it will be on the screen almost 100% of the stream. So it was made by La Chocomenta, and I am so very happy for it. Despite people saying it's really difficult to like be found on VGen, that's how I found half the people here. A Chocomenta I did find just by scrolling VGen because I have problems. I have adult money, but I yearn for art. So I buy art when I can, and that when I can is more often than it probably should be. But I'm gonna send their link in as well here. I really do recommend getting stuff from them. I will say, they essentially are always having comms open, so their queue is it might be a second before they can get to your stuff because of how many people are getting stuff from them. Maybe exotic. I don't have an empty thoughts emote. Um, I don't have an empty thoughts. I have eto bleh. But this bleh is not to be confused with just bleh. Ah. I am in fact uh full of too many thoughts that everything is crashing and burning inside my brain. My mind palace is on fire. Yeah, the mind palace is very on fire. That requires meds that I don't have money for. But moving on, I believe I know what's out the next. It is. So, this is the person that I commissioned to make my design. It was just, and I am so very happy with it. This was definitely, this was my first time ever commissioning someone, and is definitely one of my favorite commissions that I have. If you don't have an idea for a character for yourself, by the way, at least what I did, Google Doc. You need a Google Doc, have plenty of reference images, mood boards, things like that. And the main reason I commissioned someone for my design, I'm indecisive. I'm so very indecisive. I have issues when it comes to permanence like this. And so I said, I will give the person the doc and I will have them make the design and I will just be happy. I didn't have many revisions. I had a single color revision because the skin personally looked a bit dark for me. Not that that's bad, it's just I'm white, so I'd rather not be confused for something I am not, personally. But I am very happy with this design. I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. The first thing that might get changed is 100% the outfit. But I'll always enjoy this outfit. And then we have one more slide. This final slide is my mascot, which I currently still don't have a name for. Thank you, Mira. But I currently still don't have a name for what I want to call you guys. Um, like I said, I'm incredibly indecisive. So I might just put up a post on essentially everywhere and see what you guys want because I'm very stupid a little bit, maybe a little lot of bit because the just calling the dog Mango, I feel like would be just a little bit confusing personally because I was originally thinking something simple, but it sounds a bit weird, which was gonna be like either uh, something because I would also like to clarify. My character is not a Shiba Inu. It is not a Shiba. It is a Akita Inu. Essentially, take your Shiba and double, like multiply its size by like 2.5 times, and that's an Akita. Akitas are personally my favorite dog breed, and I would love to have one. However, their puppies cost like $2,000. I don't have $2,000 for a dog that I cannot take care of at the moment, sadly. I would love to have one though. But the idea I was originally thinking about for the mascot's name was going to be something like Dongo, but I don't know, or Dongos, but I'll need to, like I said, I'll do the post thing because I feel like that would be fun. Because I'm indecisive, and if anybody gets to choose what the community name should be, I think the community should get to choose that name. But other than that, that's really all I have for my slides here. So we're gonna go back to the chatting background, and I just kind of want to talk about essentially characters' background a little bit because I actually I made the name. I also just realized I didn't. I just realized I didn't say the person's name that made my stuff. Give me 1 second. Not really lore per se, but technically lore behind the lore behind the name MangAchi at least. So personally, my favorite fruit are mangoes. I love mango. Um, Originally I was gonna try and make it around a character around the mango flavor of Haichu because Haichu is my favorite candy and mango flavor is 100%, 1000% more percentage. I can't give a percentage. Is my favorite candy and my favorite flavor. And then I also had the so I have a favorite history of folklore, or at least not even folklore. It is a true story. Um, I am part Japanese. It's on my father's side, which father okay. Rest of family there, I love them dearly. But I always love learning about Japanese folklore and such like that. And my favorite story is of the dog named Hachiko, which I found out after and connected the dots. I'm a little bit slow sometimes, a lot of times, but the person I commissioned to make my design also goes by Hachiko. So I've met, including myself, I know three different people that have based themselves off of either their name or their lore in general of Hachi or Hachiko. And the second half of my name, Achi, comes from Hachiko instead of because it uh, Hachiko is spelt out like this. I just kind of took the middle. So it doesn't have much else lore wise to relate to the character besides the fact that Hachiko is waited outside of a waited outside the same train station for years and years, waiting for their owner after they tragically had a heart attack and didn't come back. But the other part is that the area that I am going to be having character set in is the Mango Station, which if we go back to my screens, you can see on the Be Right Back and the starting soon screen, you can see that there's a bunch of cherry blossoms, other such, and if you can peek it, it's at a train station. Because I'm not super into trains, however, they are definitely up there on my interests. I do like trains. So, since I have gone over my debut stuff, and I'm going to send the card for 8KO in the chat. We are gonna go on. Be right back because I drank too much water and I need to use the restroom desperately. So we will, well, be right back. And I am back. And before you ask, I got more water and I did wash my hands. I'm probably going to be out of water ridiculously soon anyway, because my throat is still dry. But since we are done with the debut stuff, I'm going to begin opening up the first game of the series, which we are going to be going through the entire Dark Souls trilogy. In I don't know how many streams it'll take, but we'll get there. So we are going to go over to the game screen, which I do have to have it capture the correct window and capture the audio. And before I forget, I'm going to put a marker in stream. And before I forget, where is it? Edit stream info. We are not in special events anymore. We are going to be in Dark Souls Remastered. And I'm changing stream title. And there we go. Everything should be properly set up now. And I will be turning off the music because Dark Souls music is all we need. So let's get into it. I actually need to pull up my OBS on second screen here so I can still do everything right. My HDR is messing with me. It's messing with me and it's annoying me. But I have my OBS pulled up on separate window now. And so I will be perfectly fine. So this is the first time I've opened DSR on Steam, so I do have to. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna blow up HDR. I don't like it. Where game audio? Why game no want? Yoink. There we go. Just tell me if the game audio needs to be increased, if if at all. I think it's fine, but I don't know. I also think yeah, let's get those up a little bit. Lower vibration a little bit. Do I not get? Figured out why Dark Souls motion blur. Get it out of here. Get it out. I have a personal vendetta against motion blur. Takes up more resources to make things look worse. I'm pretty sure all my settings are fine. If not, we'll change it when I get in. Oh, I have everything fixed, so I shouldn't have to worry about jump. Jump needs to be different. Jump needs to be left thumbstick. You're gonna hate me. I've almost 100% a majority of the Souls games here. So in terms of character creator, we're gonna if it'll let me. If can I choose my name? No. Yeah. I have to do it here. Don't worry about it. This is not my first time playing through the Souls games. I just like them. And I'm gonna let you in some hidden knowledge here. I don't know what type of playthrough I want to do. However, I normally do strength in Dark Souls 1. I think I'm just gonna kind of use most things because I do plan on eventually coming back to these saves and 100%ing them. So if you don't know, Thief is the correct starting class. At least in Dark Souls 1. Because Thief already starts out with the Master Key. And yes, I am planning on going Black Firebomb start because since this is going to be eventually a 100% save, I kind of need to get Demon's Great Hammer yesterday. We're gonna go Tiny Head for this one, just because. In my personal opinion, DSR could have had such better textures and models for so many things that they kind of, there's not a lot of good hairstyle. What do I want to start as this time? None of this really matters here because let's do some weird stuff. There, features. Strong. Oh, yeah, I forgot. This is Dark Souls 1. It's so weird. We'll go with dark brown because that's the same type of. This is actually more customization than I typically do in general, because I feel like Dark Souls 1 is very limited in its character creator. That says nose length, but it. I'm not gonna spend super long on the character creator. Now, when we get to Dark Souls 3, I might spend a good amount longer. Dark Souls 2 I might take longer just because I like a lot of the armor we have in Dark Souls 2, and it kind of matters a little bit more because a lot of it is more prone to being seen. But other reason that I like starting class thief, because typically in Souls games I would never touch thief. I will not become Nobunga exotic. No, we mustn't. But thief is essentially the dex starting class. I do a lot of PvP, and at least in Elden Ring, that's the main one I played. Best one to do is Knight. These stats, beautiful. But since I'm not worrying about PvP at all, I'm just going to be worrying about making my life easier, which, if you don't know, the Great Dagger, yeah, Master Key, yeah, because personally, I know it's going to be shocking. Fuck Blighttown. All my homies hate Blighttown. The less I have to be in Blighttown, the better. Probably not straight to New Londo. If I do go straight to New Londo, I'm going in there, I'm grabbing my Firekeeper soul, and I'm leaving. But I'm happy with my customization, so we are going to start.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed.
And I will try and be letting every cutscene play, because I don't know if people haven't played Dark Souls 1 before.
Grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire. And with fire came disparity.
Absolutely. I love the DS1 intro.
life,
Very much one of my favorite.
death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark, they came.
Also, while playing through,
Souls of lords
even though
within the flame.
probably not going to be as many stupid, silly things because I'm quite familiar with DS1. I'm quite familiar with all the Souls games. DS2 is my least familiar.
The first of the
I'll try and do my best to fill in for lore things or just general like Dark Souls trivia stuff.
the witch of Izalith and her daughters of chaos.
Witch of Izalith, all my homies hate the boss you become.
Lord of sunlight,
Bed of Chaos is ass.
faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Bed of Chaos, if I can remember how to throw my fire bombs right. No. Not at all for Nito, because I'm the type of person that I just hate Nito. So I'm going to Anne Orlando first. I'm gonna have access to Havel armor. So I'm just gonna stand there. And I'm gonna hit him a lot.
Betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
Maybe even with that plus 10 divine club that you can get from the occult club. That's also in Havel's room.
The age of fire.
Havel really was just
But soon
kitted out.
flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
But the goal here, I want to try and use, because my personal favorite weapon type is axes. I know they're bad,
Now there are
but
only embers,
I like using them.
and man sees not light, but only endless night.
Yeah. Nito's giant fuck you blast is typically not the
Carriers
is not a
cursed dark.
beneficial thing for a person that just walked down there. Also, I will be saying, we're coming up on the start of the game is also home to one of my favorite pieces of cut content I've ever heard.
The dark sign brands.
There was originally going to be an entire quest with Oscar where he would follow you essentially throughout the land and do the opposite decisions.
Dead are corralled
So
and
if
led
you
to the north.
say you killed Gwyn and lit and kindled the flame,
Locked away
Oscar would do the opposite and become the Lord of Darkness.
of the world.
I can send you a video. It's so goes so much more in depth than it
This
does in the actual game. It's such a sad fate what his quest ended up being. Also, wearing one of my personal favorite armors in the whole Soul series, Elite Knight. That man right there is what I think of when I think Dark Souls. And I will send it. I might send it in Zephy server, or I could probably just DM it to you after. And here we are. First thing I'm noticing, the UI is huge, so we're gonna lower that. And actually lower the sensitivity a little bit. There we go, that feels still a little bit high. Souls game that actually has decent sensitivity. I forgot it starts you with 10 black firebomb. Come here, come here. I don't want to talk about it. This Dark Souls 1 lock-on is yucky. I don't like being locked into eight directional roll. Omnidirectional roll is a requirement. I am killing hollows for the love of the game. They do still give me souls. I have no reason to rest at the bonfire yet, for I have no healing. Darn. And there's the Asylum Demon. And that's Demon's Great Hammer. Demon's Great Hammer, if I'm correct, does have lore on it. Yeah, it doesn't have lore. I was wrong, actually. We probably won't be using this weapon for a little bit, seeing as it takes 46 strength, and we have 9, even with the 1.5 multiplier to two-handing. We are currently at, like, 14 strength max. So we'll get it eventually. Maybe. I'm kind of thinking about maybe doing... I'm not equipping that shield. That's a parry shield. But a thing I've also realized is you can't backstab with a broken hero sword. Oh yeah, no. Demon Great Hammer is very... It's a fun weapon you can get from Rip, but not really much of anything. I also don't remember if that item right there is useful. And time to unlock Estus Flask. My boy! Oh, my boy!
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid.
My favorite boy.
Then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out.
But yeah, he was, at least in the cut content, he was originally supposed to... He was supposed to survive here.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
And you guys would both ring... You and Oscar would both ring the bell, both bells of awakening. And you'd meet him a bunch of times. And depending on what you did, he would either be resentful or happy to see you. And it's amazing. I'm really sad we didn't get this quest fully fledged out. And I hope there is a mod where people actually did
Oh, and
get him to, or did include all of these. Well, here's the thing, there's supposed to be Solaire and this. I think there might be a mod where people include all of the cut content, but I'm also not sure. And just for when I come back, open your. And rude. I am very happy with Solaire as well. But later game, it does feel annoying to have to babysit him a lot of bit. Come on, walk this way. Also just kind of had the realization that I didn't need to come up here at all. Backstabbing. Got its easing and it does a lot of damage. Am I at light roll? I think that's light roll. No, this is medium. No, I think I was at light roll still. Yeah, I was at light roll. Because medium... No, that's heavy. Medium? Yeah, that's medium roll. But yeah, medium roll is... We'll be back here eventually though, because we got Stray Demon under there. Under in the deep dark. In the deep down, deep down. But you know what time it is? It is bird time. You heard me, Vera. I'm not.
In the ancient legends, it is
I'm not gracing that. I'm not getting gotten this early in my career. Oh. No. You can't do this to me.
to leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage
Yeah.
to the land of the ancient lords.
Lordran we go.
Lordran.
We said the thing. And the thing I said. The said I said, yes I did. Sam I am. Eh. I can't wait to have an actual model. And it'll be visible when I do that. I just realized that tree, this tree right here, isn't in that cutscene. This tree is not in that cutscene whatsoever. I don't remember I don't know which stat I think I wanted. I want to get to 600 health straight off, just because that's a number I personally like, and this game falls off, or my frames are doing weirdness. Oh, wanna know a piece of weird trivia, because I don't know if we'll get there. This dude goes hollow. This dude goes hollow, and he goes hollow because of the giant primordial serpent's stank-ass breath. Smells so rancid, he lost the will to live. But before I do anything, I'm gonna go do the easy thing of free extra flask. I'm also gonna unequip my firebomb. Remember, that man carries us in his mouth down to the kiln of the first flame. If it stank so bad that a dude not even in a related area could deal with it, imagine being inside of it. Our character is built of sterner stuff. I could never. Hey, stop that. Now the annoying part of... Don't hit me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Don't push me. Darn, I got grabbed. We win these. We win these. Oh, get out. Get out. Got to get out now. And that corpse has transient curse, which... Yeah, no, you can clear the ghost, but... I also need to remember where the rapier is, because I'm personally... Do I have stats to wield this? Damn. I need 1 strength. Because I like the S-Stock. Actually, I can't even say that, because I haven't used thrusting swords that much in DS1. So I might use them more this time. I'm very determined to keep my 70 souls. But yep, we have flask +1 right now, and I will be forbidding myself from using exploits, even though I know some where I could get myself some what's it called? I could get souls. I could get up to like hundreds of levels as soon as I get to the first shop. But
I have to. So what would that?
And I will join this dude's coven. I hate Petrus though. Petrus, I hate this dude. He angers me greatly. However, I kind of need the gesture. And we will be returning for the talisman later because Great Heal is amazing. We love Great Heal. Oh yeah, I can't do that yet. But Soul of Lost Undead. And if you didn't know, you can actually just drop down here and access these chests. None of these are mimics either, which gives you get some invading consumables, Morning Star, and a talisman. We will not be using the Morning Star. We do not have the strength for it. And 6 homeward bones. I'm pretty sure it also gives you Lloyd's medallions? Or Lloyd's talisman? Yeah. And we're not staying here because those skeletons, they'll whoop my ass. And I don't fancy a ass whoopage at the moment. But we will do that, and then we will level up strength 1 time so I can wield the S-Stock properly in 1 hand. And I will put the target shield on. That's medium right there. There we go. I just had to take off my mask and gloves, and I can light roll again. Oh, just remember, we're safe. Havel monster, ninja flipping Havel monster doesn't exist anymore. And I will be doing actual character quests. So I do plan on getting the Ring of Favor and Protection eventually. But it will not be just yet. And because you can cut short Lautrec's quest, but I miss out on substantial lore doing that. We won't be doing that. I like Lautrec's helmet. I don't like the chest piece. I don't like the different armors that, well, have like arms wrapped around the chest or such like that. It kind of freaks me out a little bit. And yeah, no, Lautrec is a horrible person. If you aspire to be Lautrec, you worry me. And I will be doing a majority, just kind of playing through. I don't like the twin set. My favorite set from Elden Ring has to be the Ronin set, which is a Bloody Finger Hunter Yura's set. Also has one of my favorite quests in Elden Ring. You should. It is. He has my favorite voice actor in Elden Ring. It is a little bit biased because he's my favorite character in Elden Ring. But his voice actor genuinely did a great job. Also, if you didn't know, thrusting swords in Dark Souls 1 have a double hitting running attack. Which, if you know how buffs work in Dark Souls 1, it's kind of amazing. So, weapon buffs in Dark Souls 1 don't apply like a buff like standard ones do, but rather it adds flat damage on top of your weapon. So in Dark Souls 1, the best weapons that have the highest DPS are actually your daggers and multi-hitting things. Which this game has so much jank that genuinely one of the best speedrunning strategies is to get something like the Demon's Great Hammer that has insane base damage. And to just move swap it, where essentially you can take this running attack, but you're using a what's it called? You're using say Great Club or Demon's Great Hammer to execute it, and it will apply that weapon's base damage 2 times. It's genuinely horrifying. Rake. We will be cutting off that fucker's tail here soon, by the way. Darn, I messed up my parry. I'll just have to backstab. No! Not the singer! No! We don't like Drake the singer. Drake as in a dragon classification. Yes. Love Drakes. We do not love Drake, the character, the creature. Drake is a creature not featured in the creature feature. I just want a backstab. Is that so much to add? Oh, by the way, I found out through watching a video that thrusting swords don't actually have a standard shield or a kick. They have a retreating attack. Sir. Sir. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Which
Well, you seem to have your wits. Then you are a
now here's the Hollow Merchant, which I don't know if I want to keep alive yet. We will be grabbing the bottomless box. We won't be grabbing the key. We have no need for the key. Now, we will be buying the rapier, and you probably using the rapier more so than the as stock, because
Thank you kindly.
the rapier is 1 lighter, only 2 less damage, but the main thing is that critical bonus. We love the critical bonus. I have to remember I need to remember what if he's needed for Shiva's quest. Because I was pretty sure he was needed for Shiva's quest. Which, if he's needed for Shiva's quest, I kinda want to keep him around. Mostly because I want the... Shiva, I want to actually do Shiva's quest for once, because I don't think I've ever done it on my own. If I'm correct, this is... Oh, yeah, no. I had no reason to come up here for this. None whatsoever. I think so. Yeah, mostly for Shiva get to Blight Town, I believe. I've never fully done Shiva's quest. Shiva also has cut content that pisses me off. Because, well, it's cut from the game, and I want it. I want more Dark Souls. I'm greedy. I'm such a slime in this game, man. I've never really used thrusting sword in DS1. I'm vibing with this. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. 5 more black fire bombs. And the only reason I haven't rested at the bonfire yet is because I haven't decided, or I'm gonna rest at the bonfire after I deal with the Black Knight. Which I've never had the Black Knight's weapon drop. So if I get the sword, I'll be so happy. But this is another reason why we grab the Master Key. We don't have to then buy the other key to grab the gold pine resin, which is integral for next boss. It's not like the next boss is difficult, but next boss kind of dies insanely fast if you use gold pine resin, because like I said before, you kind of have you add base damage. Oh, this is gonna go so much faster than it normally does. Rapier 110, 110. God, I'm gonna start getting Rapier more often. I think he's down in 3. Darn. No sword. Most displeasing. I don't remember what's over here. Is it just death? It is just death. Most comical. We are going to continue 1 second though, because I hate this guy annoys me every time. I always get hit by him. There's. I think I will just deal with Taurus now. That way I don't deprive you from Solaire. Oh yeah, no, I typically love great swords, ultra great swords. They are typically my go-to weapon. But I'm gonna be trying to use things I don't typically use in these playthroughs. So at least for the foreseeable future, that is going to be... That will be the rapier. And thrusting swords in general. Youch. Darn, I got greedy. I got greedy. And I didn't rest at the other one. I didn't rest at the other bonfire, that's why I'm back so far. God damn. I could have swore I've lingering hurt hitbox my enemy. It'll be fine. I just didn't rest at this one. I don't know, when did the hollows gain such hops, bro? I bet everybody's had the one oops all hollows in the hallway where the iron boar is. Or the armored boar. I know you can backstab the boar, but it never lets me. I've tried so many times. The boar is not my friend. All right. You know what time it is. The boy. I'm sorry I'm so crunchy.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it.
Ah, yes, I don't look hollow.
Restorer,
He is a flatterer.
the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. Do you find that strange?
And I can assure you, I will not let Solaire be gotten by bugs. We will be saving Solaire this run.
So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition.
Who gets scared by Solaire? Absolutely Solaire.
Our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey? This pleases me greatly.
It pleases me greatly, my man.
We are a
Yummy soapstone. Very crunchy.
convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling.
I know this game is... The textures could be better, but this skybox is one of my favorites. This game is beautiful because of right here.
Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature.
Yeah, Solar saved us a snack. Besides himself.
You must be blind.
Because I will say, one of the funny things is,
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind.
we get Solaire's gear in Dark Souls 3. We find out that stuff is kind of ass, actually. So, Solaire is entirely just beefing his way through Dark Souls. What are you... Alright, Exotic, you have a good night, friend. I know you typically go to bed earlier. No, I will get lit on fire as much as I choose. And I want to try something, because I personally hate going by the rats here. Oh, I can't do it with the light crossbow. I gotta go grab a bow. Because I always have the issue of never grabbing that bonfire. right under the dragon or the drake. God damn!
Oh, still keeping going. Never heard. Things are getting treacherous. A horrible goat demon has moved. And up above.
Oh yeah,
If you
Capra. I
stick
forgot
around
about
us-
Capra. Capra won't be a difficult thing to get rid of, though. Short bow. And we don't care about...
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I thought it was just a light crossbow, but... Alright, boy. You have a good night, friend. It was nice seeing you here. Thank you so much. And the reason we just got wooden arrows is because we're not planning on actually killing something with these. We're just planning on moving something. But yeah, there's a bonfire here, which is normally a pain to get to. This is also where you can... I don't remember how you actually activate it, but having this here is going to be... Already having this bonfire makes things so much easier. Because now my starting point for up here is right here. This is also where the claymore is. One of my personal favorite greatswords. And I plan... Oh, absolutely we're going to try for Black Knight Greatsword. I just didn't want to have to run by the rats. I'm so happy to have picked up the rapier. Hell yeah! Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Now, how much strength do I need to have for that? 32! So 1.5, I need to have at least 22 strength to use it. 22 strength, and we can use that. And seeming as I was gonna 100% these runs later, oh, that makes that 100% run so much more doable. There's only one thing I'm not gonna be happy about doing without exploits or glitches. And that will be farming the souls for Crest of Artorias. Do gargoyles drop enough? Ooh, I should do predictions that last the length of stream to see if we'll encounter a wandering vagrant today. Yeah, also if you do this right, you can cook the boar. See? The boar is cooked. Aw, I didn't drop the helmet. Boo, tomato, tomato. Boo. That. Oh, Titanite shard. Perfect. That is one less thing, because I am still planning on using my rapier against Gargs. Because we still have a pine resin left. We still have a gold pine resin left. And that makes things so much easier. I technically did have a little bit better drop chance because of the due to the humanity I carry, because if you didn't know, if you're carrying up to 10 humanities, they give you more drop chance. Which is incredibly useful in a run where I gotta get like 8 things to drop. No, it's 10. Grab Night Shield. Oh, Buckler. If I'm correct, Buckler is, yeah, lighter. Same parry as the target shield, but lighter. which won't matter at all because PvE parries in Dark Souls 1, if you did not know, are all the same. It doesn't matter what shield you use. So we will be getting our only shield for the run soon. Exactly. I am referring to Grass Crest. I keep forgetting they can actually use they can use Estus Flask. That's valid, beer. Them drinking right in front of you is a disrespect. Oh, another thing, if you didn't know, whenever you hear a bell in Dark Souls 1, that is actually someone going through and ringing one of the bells. So every time, that is a completely new person either beating, at least since we're right here, that is a new person beating bell gargoyles. Can you? I know this game is weird. Fahrenheit Ignite does a lot of damage. There's Flask Upgrade 2, and we're gonna activate Elevator first. Because Elevator gives access to... We will be using Demon or the Black Knight Greatsword, just not quite yet. I will use it against the Stray Demon. But we're back at Firelink now, so we can get 10. If I'm correct, Petrus, yep, is still here. But we can grab 10 flasks now from Early Slab? I think I might be unaware of Early Slab. However, I will be be right back again because I have to use the restroom once more. I'm back. I did wash my hands. I did not. What? I almost had a heart attack. Oh, OBS almost looked like it just kind of went away. That scared me. I see you there. You're not my father. I don't think you're a father. Are you a father? Vera? Maybe. Oh no. But since we have the talisman, we are also going.
Come again.
Let me use. Oh, Firekeeper Soul. I gotta use that again before I head back up. Progressing normally is weird. I'm so used to blowing through the game already. Alright, I don't have enough souls to... Did I pick up the item? From over here? I did not. Oh, it's just fire bombs. Understandable toxic trait. It'll be in my hands eventually. But so for right now, the main goal of this trilogy playthrough, go through one run every Souls game. So only one ending per Souls game. And this will be doing all DLC. And Vera, since you're here, I got a question for you. Do I do DLC before Sif or no? Do I get the sadness cutscene or standard cutscene? Sadness cutscene? Okay. That's what I normally do. I'm so very sad. However, it's so peak. If you saw my post I did a little bit ago before starting up this past week I had put up a poll, or I'd put up a post talking about my favorite bosses in all of Dark Souls. I really like lore-based bosses, which it just so happens that like half of the lore-based bosses are also dude in armor. I didn't make the rules. We love Andre here. However, Andre, my first order of business is get my rapier to +2. I still have souls left. I could get it to +3, and I think I will. Epic. I don't know how to dupe weapons besides... the only exploit I learned was how to dupe souls. Oh, I should become human so we can have Solaire. Engage in jolly cooperation. Yeah, no, I won't need infinite items. I shouldn't need infinite item ever. Technically, the only time I would ever want to do infinite items is farming out all of the upgrade materials for getting a weapon of every ascension type. That's the main issue about 100%ing Dark Souls 1. Knight's Honor. Gargs are so cooked. 125 pace before the application of pine resin still. What would be really epic is if we got the Channeler's Trident. We did not channel the Trident. Oh yeah, no. Channeler's Trident is a stupid drop rate. It is disgustingly low. And I'm gonna go over here to release Lautrec because it's gonna happen either way. Might as well have the recording part of it.
Oh, then as you can see. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Yes, very sorry. I've just been freed.
No, I want my reward now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Right now. Something that they should have added back to other Dark Souls games is the ragdolls. I'm fine not having the ragdoll and corpses in the other Souls games, but it would be so cool if it did. All right. Solaire. My boy. Our boy. Do I have enough? I do. I can wear the mask again. Let's go. I look epic. Ragdolling Gwyn would be so hilarious. Ragdolling Artorias would be so cursed. Ragdoll. Imagine ragdolling. Manus. Manus ragdoll would be hilarious. He ragdolls himself. 90% of the time, he just gonna fall off the cliff because of the goat Iron Tarkus. Ow. me realizing I messed up because now I don't have the tail axe. Oh. Oh well. There's other gargoyles, and we're gonna be coming back here at least 2 more times. Eventually. No tail cut, but bro is obliterated. Technically, we have a few more shots because I'm probably gonna take out Moonlight Butterfly as well. Yeah, gold pine resin is very strong. Only issue, I no longer have any. I'm out. I'm out. I have no more pine resin. Oh. Also probably do Capra. Why storm outside? And I don't want to go to the depths personally. Maybe. But remember, I have Master Key. We did choose Thief. I could just go down the side path. But currently, I know what my next goal is, and that next goal is Grass Crest. Because I want more stamina. I'm also gonna bring my rapier up to +5. Because rapier +5, 144, yeah, we're doing good. Raise my strength up to 14. And I'll give myself a little more endurance. Because I personally want to try and maybe get Chaos Blade. Because Chaos Blade is cool. And I can also yap more about how upset I am at the lack of a specific lack of some cut content more. And we'll come back for that demon later, because he has Demon Titanite. And if I want to use the Black Knight Halberd, or not Black Knight Halberd, the Great Sword on Stray Demon, it would be good to get that. Wink and night. Where's Friday? Where's Friday? I have a stone for Friday. Oh, I could have just got the bow here, but I didn't want to do it early. Oh, I could have saved 1,000 souls. Oh well. I've been decapitated. He killed me. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. The Y-axis, Bane of Dark Souls. The Y-axis. My parry was correct. It just the parry hitbox wasn't in the right spot because he's tall. But there is one better thrusting sword that we could use, which is actually Rickard's Rapier, which is in Sen's Fortress. I will do my best to grab it. It's just a pain to grab. I don't want to talk about it, Vera, though. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Hey! Vera, look! You're giving me luck! I never get that here. I never get that. Do I medium roll now? No, I still light roll. Epic! I still light roll too, Vera. This is most epic. I always forget, what is over here? I never remember what's over here. Most epic, most cool. Oh, it's Valley of the Drakes. Those aren't birds at all. They're trying to kill me. They're trying to get me murdered. Cold blood. On stream. I don't need to farm dragon scales just yet, Vera. Not yet. I'm gonna have to. Actually, do I? Do I need to? I need to go to Ash Lake eventually still, because I gotta cut the dragon's tail down there. Or the big dragon's tail to get the sword. I'm decent at the game. I'm not dragon torso stone type good. That's a risky business. Maybe. And yes, we are gonna challenge the creature. I wasn't worried for a second. Not at all. No. But this should mean I should be able... Nope. Can I wear the mask at least? Is this light roll? I'm performing vastly better than I typically do, and I think it's hilarious. I'm also just gonna unlock this door up here, just because I can. Butterfly, that's what's next. That's what I was gonna do next. I don't want to walk all the way back. It'd take too long. I think the Hydra is quite annoying for me personally. I'm not really good at the Hydra. We're gonna talk to Siegmeyer first.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am
The thinker over here.
Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just
He be
won't
thunking.
budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit,
I'm gonna do my best to do Siegmeyer and Sieglin's quest, but I lose them.
Still close.
I lose them a lot. I can't remember where they go half the time. I know where they end up. I know where they start. Everything in between is Oh, yeah, butterfly. Why am I going up? Maybe I take care of the Titanite demon right now. That can hit twice? That can hit twice? I didn't know that could get hit twice. How much does the halberd need? 32? Is that enough? I don't have enough, Vera. I don't have enough. I don't have enough to do either. They're the same strength requirement. Oh. Rude. There's the first spot. There they are. Woo! There's two. I must be doing something right. That's two of them right there. That's most comical to me. I'm also gonna kindle this bonfire because we're gonna be here at this one for multiple bosses. Oh. Okay, as far. But once the 3-hour mark hits, I think I'm gonna raid out because There's a really bad storm outside. Luckily, I know who I want to raid. Once we get there, that is. That storm scares me. The main reason I'm worried about it is because I have like blinds, and I saw white flash through the the blinds. And that's typically not conducive of good. Moss. So here's the thing about lightning. The sound is actually what you want to go by for if it's close. Which, brightness of it doesn't actually matter. It's still pretty far away, but intensity is what I'm worried about. Best armor in the game right there. My favorite, at least. Now I just gotta run. Ow. I'm an idiot. I actually just let myself die to Moonlight Butterfly. I deserve to be shot. This is... Do I medium roll with this? Is that heavy? Heavy? Damn, I either heavy or I light. I think this is new fashion. Peak fashion right here. I'm pretty sure this still has more armor than what I was using. You know what? We're gonna... I'm so cool. I'm actually just gonna keep using the black leather set because it fits better with the rapier than Elite Knight does. And I'm personally much more care for drip souls or fashion soul than I am caring about the defense stat at the moment. Because when we go to tank stuff, that'll be its own separate thing. Also a way of getting the stone armor. I don't know how. It might just be drop chance from those guys. Alright, my main goal is to not fuck it up like I did last time. Is it in a chest? Rude. It's not supposed to hit me if I'm on the wall. Rude. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Thank you. Come down. Come down. I've never thought to use fire bombs against the Moonlight Butterfly. It's quite effective. Mmm. Yummy. Yummy ember. Two away, Vera. Two away. What's next? What's next? Capra. Fuck it, we Capra. Son of a bitch. Bruh. Pixel in a dream. I literally looked away. I thought I died. Bruh. Just like you, until I took an arrow to the knee. Dog. Burn. I hate torch hollows. I hate it when they just be flailing and shit. No, I just gotta make sure I don't get mugged. Stupid stare, individual stare. Oh! They hate me. They hate me. They hate me. They hate me. I'm coming back for revenge. No! Now that's tragic. I didn't know I was playing. I didn't realize I was in JJK. Fire. Indeed, Vera, indeed. Can't backstab me now. So, what's funny, the Mail Breaker is actually a thrusting sword as well. And it does have a higher, critical bonus than the Rapier. However, it has one major flaw. Its base damage is not enough to warrant the using it over the Rapier. So many bandits now. Oh, no, no, no. No! We're reading Capra and then we're raiding I swear. I promise you this. And because I have the humanities, I will do this. But I don't know why. But I've fought harder bosses today. Capra just always gives me issues. I've had issues with the weirdest bosses today. And we're gonna get to Thief later on. Or Thief later on, and it's gonna be literally cakewalk because Thief is easy. You right. I'm correct. There's something funny you can do. There's one of the dogs. See, I told you. I told you. Hi, Blake Ball. Oh, yeah, no. I was just guessing. I entirely forgot that I didn't even remember if it worked or not. And it just kind of does. However, I will be returning to Bonfire. I'll do level up, and then I will have us raid out. Hold on. Do I have... There we go. Vera, the number. The number has been hit, Vera. Womp. Womp. Sir. Don't you boys break me, you... But we have access to big weapon now. And we got 2 different Black Knight weapons in the first area, which is hilarious. So it's safe to say we're gonna be good for this run. This run will be quite a fun run. But I will have us move back to chatting. So I'm gonna make the assumption that we're enjoying, or that we've gotten pretty far so far. At least for one session of DS1, that went incredibly much more well than I was anticipating it to go, especially with my luck. My luck is ass. Let me put the music back on. Also, before I send this out, I wanted to show if my stuff still works. Yeah. Exclamation point song runs and has been working this entire time. I don't have any I don't have it going off of a song queue because I just don't feel like it. But I agree, Hato is peak. I went to their concert this past year, the past one they had in America, where they toured, and one of my best favorite experiences. I was so happy with it. Yeah. I spent too much money. I literally bought everything they had for merch wise. Um, I definitely I have recovered financially, but damn, that hurt at the time. It was great. And funny thing, my car is too old to have Bluetooth connection. So the only thing I listen to in my car is Auto because I have them on. I have all their CDs so far, at least. I have just about every CD album, and I listen to them in my car whenever I'm driving. I think it's great. I want to get a boombox or some CD, just a CD player to have in my room so I can listen to them in here too. But I think that's going to be all from me today. So it was really cool if you got everybody that came out to say hi. But we are going to raid Zephy because they are still going. Yes, they are. So we're gonna be raiding Zephy. So I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna leave us out with once this song finishes, we'll go. Wait, raid message, raid message. I don't have anything. I don't expect anybody to subscribe, so I'm just gonna do. We're gonna yoink one of Zephy's emotes because I know you have them, Vera. Give me 1 second. I almost have it done. There. There's our raid message. Okay. Now I go. Oh.